Good evening. I'm Mayor Bill McLeod of Hoffman Estates, and I welcome you to the virtual town hall on senior services available in the Hoffman Estates area. We're pleased to have with us today Katie Collins from Alden, Poplar Creek and Hoffman Estates, Kim Kettle and Karen Raymer from the Schomburg Township Senior Services, Marina Lovich from the Schomburg Barn, Kyle Smith with the Metro Mayor's Caucus Age-Friendly Communities Collaborative, Renee Anderson from the Schaumburg Township District Library, and Lillian Clinton, our Hoffman Estates Commission for Senior Citizens. Our moderator tonight will be again Dr. Audrey Marks from our Health and Human Services Department. So Dr. Marks, take it away.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for being here tonight. We're really excited to have you. What an opportunity. So just so you know a little bit about me, since I'm moderating, I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, the director of training and assistant director of Health and Human Services here at the Village of Hoffman Estates. So our mission here at the Village of Hoffman Estates Health and Human Services is we provide accessible and affordable physical and mental health care to those who otherwise might not have access to care. So just so everyone gets a sense of what tonight will look like, first our panelists will tell us a bit about their agencies, and then I have a few questions for them. We'll also address some action items for the community, and then we'll conclude the event. So we're going to be here between 6 right now and 7, and so we're glad that we can all spend this time together. So thank you to our panelists, and we're excited to have our attendees as well. So for the questions, if we could go around, and I'll call your names to help with the organization of it. Could you give us a brief overview of your agency or group and tell us about your services? And we can start with Kyle.
Sure. Hi, my name is Kyle Smith. I'm with the Metropolitan Mayor's Caucus, representing the Age-Friendly Communities Collaborative within the caucus. Just to tell you a little bit about my organization as a whole, we are a membership-based organization of 275 mayors across the Chicago region, including Mayor McLeod of Hoffman Estates here. Over the years, my organization, mayors and municipalities, have worked together on a number of issues. And one of the issues that the mayors and their representatives have been working on more recently is aging in place. What we found is that there are a number of communities and neighborhoods that are working on becoming age or dementia friendly. And I think that, you know, Audra, I'm not sure how much you want me to say here, but what we found basically is that a lot more considerations, I think, you know, for all of us. People are living longer. In the 2050s, when the millennial generation retires, many of their parents will be still alive. We have folks who are living longer, but seeing the onset of dementia, which creates challenges for both themselves and their caregivers. And the collaborative is really rethinking, you know, what it means, how we structure ourselves, and what it means for the bonds of all of us together. I think I only have a minute or two, so I can talk later, but I just want to provide a couple of examples. You know, both are local. I think one is current, one is maybe not so current. But you know, we've talked with the Northwest Housing Partnership, for example, which provides handyman services for seniors who are falling behind on repairs in their own home. And we've also talked about transportation as well. There's an app out there called Go Grandparents, which can help connect folks to Uber and Lyft. You know, that I think will become a little more relevant after the pandemic and some of the concerns that are out there now. But through the collaborative, you know, we've really been searching for things like this to help all residents age gracefully in their own home.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Kyle. Let's move to Katie.
Hi, everyone. My name is Katie. I'm the administrator over at Alden, Poplar Creek. Alden, Poplar Creek is a skilled nursing facility. We're located in Hoffman Estates, directly across from St. Alexius Hospital. We're like 100 feet from their parking lot, so we're right next door. We provide short-term rehabilitation services, including physical, occupational, and speech therapies, as well as long-term care for seniors in the community that may be plagued with chronic comorbidities and they may not be able to manage them at home. We also provide respite care. Respite care is essentially a short-term care for individuals who may live at home with family caregivers, and those caregivers may be going on a vacation or may just need a bit of a reprieve. And in those cases, we are able to take residents into our location and provide care for them temporarily until they're able to return home. Our facility is staffed with 24-hour nursing care. We provide a variety of medical services, anywhere from medication management all the way to IV therapies. It is a pretty extensive list. We're really just a step down from a hospital setting, so there is a lot that can be managed in a skilled nursing setting such as ours. We also have a certified memory care unit. So similar to what Kyle was referencing, there is definitely a growing population with individuals that have dementia or Alzheimer's. So we are very fortunate to have that safe environment in our location to meet their needs in a safe manner. We do extensive programming activities really geared towards stimulating the memory and the senses to make that a good environment for them to flourish in. Our facility is part of the large Alden network, so we are one of about 40 different locations in the Chicagoland area. We partner with a pharmacy, a medical equipment company, home health, and hospice. So similar, again, to what Kyle said with aging in place, we have a wide range of services to try to provide any care that a resident may need as they transition and as they age.
Thank you so much, Katie. Renee.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me. Hi, everyone. I'm Renee Anderson with Schaumburg Township District Library. I've been with the library since about mid-2019. So thanks again for bringing us together. I look forward to working with everyone, and just wanted to say, hopefully that phrase 2020 hindsight will soon be a reality when we go into the new year. And it's just amazing what we're all doing to help serve our seniors. And hopefully libraries are out there changing lives, but all of our organizations are impacting people's lives right now in ways that we just didn't think would be possible. So I know that many people that live in Hoffman Estates in the area are served by multiple libraries. So no matter what library district you're in, your public library can really help change the lives of seniors for the better. So one of I think the most important things that libraries do is home delivery service. And we deliver to the homes as well as to the senior facilities. In addition, you know, when the library was forced to close, we quickly reinvented work and purchased things to help us have programs on Zoom, kind of showing that our libraries are all bigger than a building. So we started with some programs by phone for seniors, and we've encouraged our patrons to download content from our website. So currently we have special senior hours in the library first thing in the morning. However, it's an ever-changing environment due to COVID. So we do encourage people to phone the library or check the website for our hours, because things can change in this environment very rapidly. So in the morning, we have the hours geared specifically for seniors. A lot of online senior programming. For instance, tomorrow, someone from Friendship Village will be talking to us over Zoom on how to manage the COVID blues, and that'll be at 10 o'clock. So basically, you'd need to register by 8 in the morning so that registration doesn't close. we've got a new discussion group via Zoom, and the next one will be on November 20th. So you do all these things at schaumburglibrary.org. Our programs are open to everyone, regardless of what library district a person is in. So you can also find our programs on YouTube, and that URL is schaumburglibrary.tv. So you can watch a lot of things there. I also wanted to point out that it's not the first thing you think of, but that your library can help seniors with their medical issues, teach about medical enrollment, and look and search the medical databases and so forth. So we do encourage people to call their libraries and ask those important questions. Your library can help you download electronic content. And my personal feeling is Hoopla is the easiest for people. So it's amazing how many seniors are really utilizing all this digital content and so forth. So I just wanted to take a real quick New York moment to talk about some other services that are available through your libraries, like Talking Books. This is a talking book player for people with visual disabilities, and it will go very, very loud. These are the cartridges that go into the player and so forth. So it's really important for people with visual impairments. The players are just a lifeline to Talking Books. So they're sent Talking Books in the mail through the Illinois State Library. So I can subscribe people at our library by appointment. Also wanted to mention one other thing that we have for people with visual disabilities. I think playaways are a really good concept because it really helps people who are starting to have some sort of vision loss. You have to supply your own headphones, but oddly enough, this was shelter in place. But this is a whole book on this little cartridge. So hopefully we're all thinking of ways that we can change people's lives for the better. And libraries want to show that certainly we're bigger than a building and that we're here for everyone. So that's pretty much all I have. Is this the time that you wanted us to talk about our challenges?
I'll ask in just a moment about that.
Okay.
Thank you. And thanks so much for that overview, Renee. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Renee. I mean, sorry, Marina. So you're on mute, Marina.
That would help. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure being here and joining all of you. And thank you for this opportunity to present some information about the barn. So the Schomburg Barn is located in the village of Schaumburg, in close proximity to Schaumburg High School. For those of you that like to know where the location is, it's kind of tucked away, nestled in the neighborhood area. The barn serves as a second home for many of the area seniors. We offer nutritious meals that are affordable for a voluntary donation. Currently, we are offering frozen meals as well as hot fresh meals during the week. We also offer a hot fresh meal twice a month during the weekend, as it tends to be a very lonely part in many of the seniors that we serve. We also offer a variety of virtual programs currently, including fitness programs, book club that we do with the Schaumburg Township Library, as well as trivia and of course bingo, something that our seniors absolutely love. We also offer educational programs on current topics. We do wellness checks over the phone, home visits to homebound clients, and of course assist them in connecting them to other resources in the community to help them continue living healthy, of course, and independent. Anyone in the Schaumburg Township, seniors who are 60 and over, please feel free to call us, and it would our pleasure to register you for any events and programs that we currently have.
Wonderful. Thank you, Marina.
Sure.
Kim and Karen.
Okay, hi everyone. Thank you again for having us. We were having difficulties with the computer, so we're in by phone tonight. We are at the Schaumburg Township. We are located in Hoffman Estates, right on the corner there of Schaumburg and Illinois Boulevard. I am a senior specialist. We do offer many things for the seniors here. We are SHIP counselors. Okay, so we can help with Medicare enrollment, Part D right now, which is going on. We also offer the LIHEAP program to assist seniors with their electric and gas bills. We also have the SNAP program that we can register people for or apply, also for Medicare savings plans for the seniors. Also, there is a program called the Benefit to Access program, which gives seniors a discount on their license plate sticker. Instead of being $151, they can get it for $24 for a 2-year period, okay? But that is all done by income. We are open every day, 8:30 to 5, so the seniors can come in or they can call in. We do wellness checks also on our seniors. We also have a variety of social programs here and also on virtual. Karen can tell you about those.
Well, and I just want to add that we have the Township Food Pantry. We have a community nurse. If somebody's not feeling well, they can call and just say, you know, I'm kind of worried about whatever, and she can calm their fears or take their temperature or do whatever. But our programs, we're really trying to keep our seniors connected during COVID. Right now, they are just going nuts, and I don't blame them, but they want to be in person. And so every day at 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday, we offer a program. We have a woman who's doing a tour from Rome, so she gives the historical history in Italy. Tuesday, we'll have categories or trivia. Wednesday is kind of a, we're going to have a movie for
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. And then we have bingo, of course, on Thursdays. And Fridays is kind of, we had a tour guide from Brazil, so she was giving us the culture and, you know, everything. And then on, at 1 o'clock, we have our exercise classes, chair yoga on Mondays and Fridays, and then Tai Chi on Tuesdays. But we are almost booked through March with these programs. We're going to the North Carolina Aquarium. We're going to find out how the female spies in the Civil War. It's just, and we're going to hear about Johnny Carson and Bob Hope. I mean, it's just
a wide variety of programs that we're letting the seniors in on. Also, we have a crochet group that does come in. We can allow 15 or 14 people in the room, which they make wonderful donations, and they can start to socialize a little bit. We're going under a little bit of a renovation right now, so our food pantry's in our gym. Once our food pantry is redone downstairs, we'll be able to start opening up our gym a little bit and having people come in and, you know, do other programs with us, so they might be able to do some of the exercising here and some do it Zoom. We also have a lawyer that comes in once a month for people that don't have wills. They will do a will for them. Okay, there's a small fee, but it's a very minimal fee. They meet once for consultation, and then they come back and they do the signing of the wills. So we've got a wide variety of services here for seniors, to trying to keep them involved. We're doing a holiday party. If we can't do it together, we're doing it Zoom-wise, and everybody will get presents and gifts. And we actually are doubling up with Marina from the barn, and we're going to do a virtual holiday bingo from the Committee for Aging from Schaumburg. So we also are offering that. So the seniors can come in. We do, you know, express that everybody has to wear a mask when they come in, but we will see people right now in person also, or remotely, whatever we need to do to get the job done to help them get registered or do their Medicare. Okay?
Wonderful. Thank you, Kim and Karen. We appreciate it. Lillian,
Thank you.
could you give us a brief overview of the Senior Commission and tell us about the services?
I'd be happy to. I'm just glad someone else had a problem getting on and that wasn't just me. As you hear and anyone can see in our area, we have an outstanding group of people for the seniors. They do great work. When our commission got together, we were trying to think of something different to do. These other groups seem to certainly handle their health issues and the bingo. So we went a different route. We thought we're going to plan a meal for them like they're going out for the day. So that's what we started to do, and it seems to work very well. We give them a full meal, and the restaurants in our area are great working with us to give it a nominal fee. Then we have live entertainment, and which is something unusual for luncheons, but then they also have a great dessert, and then they can stay and chat. They have questions for us, you know, where this place is, where do we go for this? So this past year, we put together a pamphlet. It's a little booklet, and it's called Hoffman Estates Cares. And we included in here all the places where they're concerned about the senior centers, where they have problems with their bills, if they need help with that, health-wise. And certainly we put in extra things like the library and the different branches. And also we put in a whole column there on volunteer work. I talked with this volunteer company, and they place seniors, and they ask the seniors what they like before they place them. And I thought that would be good for them. As far as the pandemic, of course, all our events were canceled this year. And so we didn't want them to think we lost total touch with them. So during the summer, we put together goodie bags. We did 150 of them. And the seniors who picked them up were so grateful. I remember one almost started crying. She said she thought that everybody forgot about the seniors. So, and we have something planned for Christmas for them as well. As was just stated, they're going crazy, and I can't blame them. I know what that's like. So I'm open, and we're open to any suggestions. We're starting now. I know other groups have done this, a pen pal. We're going to see, it's a pilot program with us. We've never done anything like this before. We hooked up with our Eisenhower Junior High. So I'm anxious and excited to see how that will work out, because seniors are used to writing, not the iPads or the computers. So if they can sit down and write letters, I think that'd be great. A nice distraction for them.
Wonderful. Thank
I
you,
think
Lillian.
that's it.
Okay, we really appreciate it. We have a couple more questions. So if it's all right with you with the panelists, we'll just continue in the same order, and I can
That's
help
fine.
at any point. So the next question is, what are the current challenges that your agency or group is currently facing? And we'll start with Kyle.
Sure. I think the biggest challenge that has been discussed is one that has already come up a lot, which is the pandemic and COVID-19. You know, even before the pandemic, you know, the social isolation and loneliness were both very much on the rise. But the pandemic, especially for seniors who, even after being advised to stay at home, you know, many of whom have been afraid to leave their home, even as restrictions have eased. You know, that's been a big challenge. I was actually really inspired listening to Lillian and a lot of the activities that have come out of the commission. You know, I think one of the things that the collaborative has learned, especially during the pandemic, you know, the various entities that participate, is that, you know, it takes a lot of kind of really intentional, individual, thoughtful little items of outreach, you know, to help people right now. You know, so I'm really excited to hear some of the things that are already being done. one example that came to my mind, we do a lot of policy through the collaborative, but a lot of the communities talk about some of this engagement too. And one thing that one of our participants has talked about is a list of nice things to do for folks who are isolated this upcoming Thanksgiving. There are going to be a lot of people at home for the holidays who can't get together with their extended family, and even little things like a phone call, baking goodies for a socially distanced drop-off, things of that nature can make a big difference for those folks, and just kind of paying it forward and passing on those recommendations through communication channels. But overall, it's a big issue.
Thank you, Kyle. Katie?
Yes, we have certainly faced our challenges with COVID. As a skilled nursing facility, there's been so many regulation changes and so many things that our staff and our residents have had to adhere to that they've never imagined that we would be in this. I think the biggest challenge is trying to rebuild trust within the community and get people to actually want to come to a skilled nursing facility or nursing home. If you turn on the news, what you're hearing in the media, nursing homes are not portrayed very well, especially during this time of COVID. So we have really had to do our part in being transparent with the community, with the residents, the families of our current residents, and really telling everyone everything that we're doing to try to combat, an outbreak of COVID. We've enhanced our sanitation programming. We have ultraviolet light machines that add extra enhanced cleaning to our rooms, similar to what operating rooms have in hospitals. We have a mist shield that sprays the entirety of a room and coats the surface for 90 days to try to protect it from any bacterial growth. So we've gotten creative, and we've really tried to do everything we can to enhance that, just so people know that we take it seriously, and the safety and health of our residents is our top priority, just amongst all the fear that there is out there right now. And then I think secondly, for our current residents, similar to what we're all saying, is trying to get them to feel socially engaged during a time when they're so isolated, especially being residents of our facility. Their families can't come in and see them. So we have needed to get very creative in ways of communicating. So we have iPads, we schedule FaceTime, Zoom, Skype calls. We go around and try to engage them that way with their loved ones. And we have window visitation that we have set up. So we have a family member on the outside of our facility, and we bring the resident to the window, and we have like helicopter grade headsets with a microphone, so they can actually communicate crystal clear, probably even better than they could face-to-face with some hearing impairments that our population has. And we have headset covers, we disinfect them between, and we schedule visits through reception just to try to get them to connect with their families. And the families really are going crazy too. They want to see their loved one. They haven't been in to see mom or dad since March. And that takes a big toll on both the family and the residents. So that's our primary challenge right now.
Thanks, Katie. Yeah, we're hearing so far some really creative ideas about how to have relationships and connect with people in this difficult time. Thank you. Renee.
Yeah, I found that really interesting, Katie. We've all kind of reinvented work, and it's amazing the things that are going on, particularly when you go to the barn and you see the turnkey operation with the drive-through. And at the library did also figure out ways of reinventing everything we do without having any on-site programs. So we became really good friends with our buddy Zoom. The challenge is that, we faced, or what I faced in getting programs out, we experimented with programs by phone. We have some phone lines that can hold up to 40 callers and listeners. And so 40 people can participate at once with a phone program. But like other libraries, we've had mixed results in getting attendees. So I think that I'm pleased that the library did introduce now a senior discussion group. I think that's going to be fun. But I think our biggest challenge too is to get to the people that would need our services that might not know about it. And as hard as we try with mailers and getting the word out, I think that the best thing that we can all do is to be ambassadors to seniors and people who could really benefit from the home delivery service that libraries offer, and from, you know, the programs that are set up to help people with low vision. So I find that challenging, but there's also been things that we've done that we'll continue to do when this is over. And that's pretty much been the consensus that I've heard from people as I go and interact with people, with peers from other organizations, that they've started some really cool things that may continue. So I just would ask everyone, if they know someone who can benefit from library services, particularly home delivery service, please have them contact us. People having visual disabilities, to participate in talking book programs or audiobooks and so forth. And, you know, we'll help people use their electronic, you know, the e-media. We'll help with e-media too. We'll teach people how to Zoom.
Wonderful. Thank you, Renee. Marina?
Yes, here I am. I gotta unmute myself again. I resonate a lot of the things that others have said about, you know, the pandemic has definitely turned our world upside down, especially for the senior community. We were used to gatherings, big gatherings and card playing and having treats and meals at the barn, when in March everything kind of just shut down within a week. We've certainly had to modify a lot of our services, although we are still not meeting in person at the barn. All of our meals and special activities are served curbside. We've been fairly lucky with the weather so far. However, I know the winter is ahead, but we'll be doing the best we can. I'm so glad that all these organizations continue to work so hard and serve our senior community. Again, learning to Zoom for many of our seniors was something that they thought they would never master. And here we are, we've got some of our 70, 80, and 90-year-olds Zooming. And I don't mean on the expressway, I mean on the computer like never before. And we've been able to actually serve so many more people. And I think I didn't mention that we also do older adult market, where we partner with the Chicago Food Depository to bring fresh fruits and vegetables along with shelf-stable items to seniors in the community. And we're currently serving over 300 seniors for each of our market days. We've connected to the senior buildings in our community that we had connections with, but have gotten even closer because of the pandemic. And we're able to help get the food into these buildings and help these folks not be out in the stores and lessen the exposure rate. So we're very grateful and hope that this might continue even after this pandemic is over, hopefully sooner than later. But one of the other things is technology issue. We're still having a lot of seniors that just don't have internet access or the technology in order to, they might want to get on the virtual programs, but don't have the technology to do so. And that's an issue that we just don't have an easy answer for.
Thank you, Marina. Appreciate it. Kim and Karen?
Sure. Everybody, like we said, are reinventing the wheel on what we're doing. We've done a lot of safety things here at the township so that the clients do feel comfortable coming in, or we can do things remotely for them. So we've also done drive-up to the front of the building, and we'll take all their information, make our copies, need whatever we need to do to register them from programs, and then take it right back out to their car so that they don't have to come in if they don't feel well or, not safe. We are trying, like everybody else, with the virtual. A lot of people come on for the Zoom presentations, and like Marina said, a lot of the seniors don't have that. So we do have phone in also for Zoom. We did set up a program for Send a Smile. We had lots and lots of people drop off cards, and we delivered them to different seniors. We did wellness checks, so then we knew who were kind of even more isolated and lonely, and sent that out. We did the drive up for the food pantry, and now we moved it inside, but our transportation department will drop off food if you know of somebody that's in need. They will be able to drop it off to their houses. They are allowed, once a month to have a delivery made to their house, or once a week. I'm not sure. It's once a month. And with our programs, we are trying to get people involved by having many different things between the exercise programs and the games, and just keeping people involved. We also have a walking group, so they can meet outside at Vokening Lake 2 mornings a week at 8:45 with our nurse, so that she's out there, and they don't want to come in from the cold. They've gotten great weather the last couple of weeks, so they're even extending that more. So it is trying to just keep these seniors completely involved. One thing we did try, and it did work out well, we met in different restaurants outside for breakfast with the seniors, and they came. We would have, 10 or 12 seniors at a breakfast. They just want to get out there. So communication is such a big thing, and that's what we're trying to do through our programs. Okay, and then of course our other programs, like I said, if people want to register for Medicare or do anything, we can do it remotely. We can do it, pull up and drop off. So we're just trying to keep our options, and when anybody's got a suggestion, we try to run with it here. So,
Yeah, the key is being flexible, I guess.
Yes, right now for everybody. You got to bend your rules on a lot of stuff. So that's how we're trying to keep going.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kim and Karen. Yeah, I think we can all relate to that idea that we all
Yeah.
have stability right now. Lillian.
It sounds like a mantra. We all think the same thing. I think this staying at home and enabled to go out and do what you want has really been taking a toll on the seniors. I've spoken with some seniors who haven't been out of their house like in 6 months. And, I tried to talk to them, just go walk out of your house and go up the driveway and come back, just get some fresh air. So that's why our events, I don't think for the foreseeable future are going to start anytime soon. So I think if we can keep trying to keep in touch with them by maybe doing more bags, getting them involved in this writing to the students. And we have to get creative, because this is a time when we never had to deal with something like this. So basically, I think that's all we can do. I think all of you are doing an outstanding job, and I'm proud to be part of it. So that's all I got for that.
Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it. We're doing pretty good on time for our last question now. So thinking of all the challenges that we just discussed, and you're all doing amazing work, can you talk about some ways that the community or other agencies can assist you? And we'll start with Kyle.
Well, I've been thinking about how I might answer this particular question, and since we work with a number of communities, I think I'm going to respond, with a slightly different answer. That I'm really walking away inspired by the number of services that are available here in Hoffman Estates. I say that because within the collaborative, one thing that many communities have learned is it's all about partnerships. Older adults have a number of needs: housing, transportation, health, and engagement, just to kind of stay active. I think we're in a very difficult time for all residents, but older adults in particular. But there really are a great set of resources here in the village for all of those areas.
Thanks, Kyle. I appreciate that. Okay, Katie.
I would say, and Renee, you kind of touched on this too, is just if anyone stumbles across a senior in the community that could benefit from a service that either one of us could provide and meet that need, just pass that information on. I know for us specifically, you know, with that fear of patients leaving the hospital and not wanting to go to a skilled nursing setting, kind of the ramification of that is they may be going home when they really need therapy services to regain strength, or to manage, you know, worsening comorbidities. And we're seeing that patients are electing to go home, and then once they're home, they need to go right back out to the hospital. So really, if that's anything you come across, just kind of echoing that same message that the services are here to help those in the community, and everyone is taking such amazing precaution. Everyone on this call, especially, you guys have all touched on everything you've done to make your environment safe for the seniors, and really go above and beyond to meet their needs. So I think that would be the biggest thing that the community could help with.
Yeah, and I think it's helpful that we're having this town hall so that we're even more aware of what everyone is offering, so that we can direct our older adults in the community to services that would be helpful for them. Okay, Renee.
Yeah, so I'm thinking along the same lines. You know, the power of word of mouth is huge. You know, yeah, we can take in advertising and all this, but the recommendations from within the community about all the services offered, I think that's so important. So we would love to partner with your organizations to do things. I know we have in the past partnered with many of you to offer programming and to you know, the things that we do over at the barn. You know, maybe we want to think about something even small scale, maybe a group activity packet where each organization would submit a page of puzzles or something. I know that there are a lot of activity packets going out at the barn, but I think that we should still not discount the kind of little puzzles and books and keeping people busy during these doldrums that are gonna, you know, especially with the weather getting darker and ickier outside. So I think word of mouth is really important. And I know the library, I would love to partner on whatever projects, you know, you have. Please keep me in the loop. I can also offer to give information about the state library's talking book program, like this button, you know, be a talking book ambassador. It's like we're all ambassadors here. So happy to share information about your organizations with others as well.
Wonderful. Thank you, Renee. And I'll give an opportunity for everyone to answer too, but if you think of any specific donations or anything that your agency or a group would need, please address that too in this question. So if you think of something and you've already gone, we'll come back to you. So Marina.
I'm so glad that you said that because that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. And I do want to mention, I have been honored to partner with most of the people that are on this call. And I think it really, during these challenging times, it really takes a community to bind together and to work together to help the most vulnerable in our community. And I do think it's the seniors. We have been working, for example, with Alden, Poplar Creek. We're going to be providing a Thanksgiving themed meal for the seniors. We have over 120 seniors signed up. So thank you so much, Katie, and to the Alden Poplar Creek staff for making this opportunity possible, because for many of our seniors, the holidays are going to be pretty lonely, as they're probably not going to be doing these big get-togethers as they were planning. We're also working with various Village of Schaumburg departments to put together care packages for the seniors in our community. We've been working with Renee from the library to do monthly catch-up sessions to see how the seniors are doing. They act more so like wellness checks. And I think for a lot of the holidays and days to come, I think we need to start thinking about how can we cheer up, lighten up some of the days to come for the seniors in our community, whether it's a pie event with hot coffee served curbside, or winter accessories for some of the seniors that don't want to go out to the stores, like donation scarves, gloves, even coats for some of them who aren't going to be able to do their winter shopping. So things like that. We're always reaching out to the community, and if there's any agencies or partners that want to continue to work with us and getting some assistance to some of the seniors who are in need, that would be great. And again, I didn't mention the Schaumburg Township. We are forever referring seniors that for all of the great services that you guys offer.
Thank you, Marina.
Thank you. Kim and Karen?
Yeah, I mean, just a chance. I've worked with Marina, we've worked with Renee, we've worked with the other agencies. I mean, I think we just have to learn to keep giving information back and forth, or resources. We have a lot of resources here. And so people can call, or if they know of somebody in need, let us know. We're more than happy to do what we can with the food or transportation. Our buses are running to take people to medical appointments. We can help with that. We did Send a Smile. We just, like I said before, we sent out care packages all the time. We have Adopt a Senior this year. We had over 100 people that have decided to adopt seniors here. So we're doing that. Just the communication thing. We're doing wellness calls. We'll be doing them again at the holiday time. And it's amazing how some people will just pick up the phone and just and be on the phone, 15, 20 minutes. They just want to talk because they haven't been able to communicate with anybody else, or they're just plain lonely. So it's been wonderful to do stuff like that. So I think just open communication with each other and letting everybody know what the resources are. Or if you do have somebody in need, give us a call and we can call them for you. And, activities, we have lots of activities. We can always bring people in or call them and explain to them. We do a Zoom tutorial at 9 o'clock if anybody has a problem, and we've had other seniors call in and their friends are gotten together in one apartment, and like 3 of them will do it together over the phone or something. So there are lots of things that we can all do as long as we keep open-minded and just try to help one another and refer.
Well, and this is a great start, so thank you.
Yes.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kim and Karen. Lillian?
Yeah, I was listening to all of them again. Our commission, when we do these events, welcome any sponsors. We will welcome the sponsors, especially, I don't know if everyone's aware of that, Hoffman Estates has a Senior Appreciation Day in August. It's the week of the 20th, and we select a date that's convenient where we will get the most response. We have had seniors come from all over when we have that date. And on that date, we just give them everything. They're not charged for anything, and they look forward to it all the time, and they have a good time that day because they're being recognized. So that's what we do for it. I mean, our programs go in that area, so that's how we show our appreciation, besides keeping in touch with them. And if they have any needs, we do refer them. I've worked with the barn, and I've worked with the village for seniors in the past. We don't have that many problems come to us because there's so many excellent venues for them to go to. So, but any sponsors are welcome to jump on anytime they'd like. So other than that, I can't think of anything. So.
Thank you, Lillian. Kyle, Katie, and Renee, I wanted to give you a chance. If you thought of any donations or anything that your agencies are in need of, because everyone else had time to address that, is there anything that you weren't able to mention?
Well,
yeah,
I do need to say that the library is no longer accepting donations during this time. So we're not taking in donations of books. But we'd love to be a part of helping out with packets. I know that it's just a little difficult if you guys are doing goodie bags and so forth. It's a little difficult to get things that people are touching and so forth. I know there's just we're trending away from people touching things, even books. It can be, we're quarantining our materials and so forth. So, but while we are not taking in any donations from the community, we might be able to continue. We supply the barn with books, and I know we have books, with you, Katie, but we're more able to supply others with materials, and we would love for you to ask.
Yeah, and as far as us for our residents, our population, I know we've worked with a lot of you guys already, and we're so thankful for donations of different little activity packets and things that we've gotten that our seniors absolutely love. I know Lillian mentioned the bags that they gave out towards the end of the summer, and we were fortunate enough to receive quite a few for our seniors, and they absolutely loved them. Even Sudoku puzzle, crosswords, anything really. They look at it as such a gift, and like Lillian was saying, some seniors feel forgotten, and the smile on their face when they get a gift that they're not expecting, they really, really love it. So it's something we appreciate. If anyone, has something that they want to partner with like that, we can accept donations. Similar to like Renee said, we quarantine supplies, and anything donated will be, held away until we give them to our residents.
Wonderful. Thank you, Katie. Is there anything that I didn't ask the panelists that you'd like to comment on?
I think if you're, this is Kim from the Township, if you're aware of anybody that's in need of any kind of gas or electric bills, or their SNAP, their food, please let us know and tell them to contact us. We are more than happy to help with that. We've got a lot of resources that we can help people, or for transportation. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else on the panel who wanted to comment on anything?
I'd just like to say, ask us to partner with you. Please ask. I can give you my phone if that's appropriate at this time.
And what we've done previously, Renee, is Jen Georgievic has graciously volunteered last time for our town hall to put people's information on our website. So if you feel comfortable, you can give your number now, but we'll also talk about putting that on our website too for the Village of Hoffman Estates.
Wonderful. Yeah, anybody call me, 847-323-4022, and we're happy to partner and supply materials or puzzles or all sorts of things. So would love to explore those possibilities to help keep our seniors happy or make them happier.
You'll be hearing from me.
Well, we so appreciate all the panelists, all the hard work that you do. You make our seniors' lives better, and what an opportunity for us to come together. I feel inspired and happy that we could do this, and it's nice to have the social contact also. So thank you everyone for being here, and I look forward to our future partnerships. We already have some already, and I think that this town hall will just strengthen that, and I do believe we can serve more people that way. So thank you. Mayor, I wasn't sure if you had anything else to add at the end here.
Well, I just want to thank all the panelists and you, Dr. Marks, for being the moderator. I think we all learned a lot of information, some of which I didn't know, and I'm the mayor. I probably should have known it, but it's very helpful that everybody understands what everybody else is doing and what services they provide. And I know that's one department where Audra's department, Health and Human Services, is so good, because somebody will call me and I don't know, but I know he can talk to.
Mm-hmm.
I ship them down to Health and Human Services, and they find help for people. That's a great resource. You can all help each other. We can help you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks to our participants, to our attendees. We're so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Night,
you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very helpful. Thank you.